Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi, Gary. My name is Emark. Good to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
And I'm A-Mark. Not sure if you remember us, Gary, about 6 weeks ago back in Chicago, we gave you one of these boxes. Wanted to make sure you had fresh breath.
Thank you.
And then about the last 7 weeks, we've sent you one each week to each of the offices.
There's a huge bag right outside my office.
That's awesome. We win. So, Gary, about 20 floors up from here, before I get there, could I have Jason, Goldie, Sammy, and Ada stand up for me? So, Gary, we came out here this week, and instead of listening to all the sessions, we decided to say, "Fuck it, let's go talk to strangers and meet some new people." And we said, let's start a podcast while we're at it. Why not? So these are our first 4 guests. Will you be number 5?
Yes. Yeah. Well played. Super good. So good. So good.
Checking the mic, 1, 2, 3, 1. Emark and Amark is on. What? Emark and Amark is on. Who? Tell your friends, tell your dog, tell your mom. Tell what? Emark and Amark is on. Oh, hey mom. Emark and Amark is on.
So what the heck? You guys are like, I've never seen these guys before. Are they online somewhere? The answer is no. We don't have a following. We're not, online moguls of any sort, you guys. So how the heck did these 2 guys get Gary Vee to be on our podcast?
Yeah, it's a pretty cool story. I mean, what you saw there is us giving the asking Gary Vee, hey, will you be guest number 5 on our podcast? Which has some significance in itself. If you didn't know, Gary Vee's favorite number is 5. So there's also some thought that went into that. But there's much more than the ask that you didn't see in that video. So that's what we want to do, is show you what did we do to get Gary Vee to say yes to be on somebody's podcast that has never even published a podcast. We created our podcast 2 days before
we met Gary Vee.
2 days. No podcast, no experience, no equipment before that, and said, let's do this. Let's ask Gary Vee. So I'm going to take you back 7 weeks to Emark and I. We're chilling on the couch, looking on Twitter, and as Gary does, he puts out these tweets every now and again.
And he stands corrected. We were sitting on the couch. There's a difference between sitting and chilling. Chilling is this.
Sitting.
We were this.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Anyways,
go on.
We were sitting on the couch.
I couldn't let him get away with that, people. Go on.
Sitting on the couch looking at Twitter, and Gary says, I'm going to be in Chicago for the next week at the International Sports Card Trading Convention or something like that.
Something like that. It's for people who likes baseball cards.
So I said, Emark, look at this. He's only about 2 hours away from us. You want to go see Gary?
And I'm like, dude, we may have things going on that day. It's only Gary Vee. Like, of course, I want to see Gary Vee.
So we said, all right, let's go. Let's hop in the car, go see Gary Vee. We get to the expo, and mind you, this is the last day of this trading card convention. We were pretty busy throughout the week, and we're not going to cancel client meetings and all that stuff. So it's the very last day.
Yep.
We walk in. Everyone's tearing down. So much that they're tearing down that the people taking money
in for free.
For free. They didn't charge us. They said just go in. So I'm like, oh shoot, Gary's gone.
Yeah. So immediately, our thoughts was like, oh crap, because if we got in for free, who's here still, right? And
not
if people are here, it's definitely not Gary Vee, right? So we walk in, and me and my big mouth, I'm like, where the heck is Gary Vee, right? So I'm just asking people, sir, you know where Gary Vee is? Ma'am, Gary Vee? 20 different people later, we found Gary Vee in the corner, in the back.
And not just in the corner in the back, just sitting there, not chilling. He's just sitting there, shuffling through some trading cards, just like anyone else. And we stop. Is that
yeah, I saw him there, going through these cards. I'm in my mind, this is not the image I have of Gary Vee. So I turn to Alex. I'm like, okay, he's white. He has the same hair as Gary Vee. In fact, even the same face.
And then I was like,
is that...
Well, that's a D-Rock. That's definitely a D-Rock. So that must be Gary.
So it must be Gary Vee.
So we walk up to the table, and D-Rock's like, yo, guys, what's up? How can I help you? What trading card can I sell you? And we're like, no. We just want to talk to Gary, just want to shake his hand. Now, what we didn't tell you is we didn't come unprepared. We came, with the idea, okay, we maybe want to meet, we maybe will see Gary Vee. how can we leave an impression with Gary? How can we stand out from the rest? So we're going to give him a business
How can we
card.
leave an impact?
Right. So, of course, we're going to give him our business card, right?
Right? That's how you
That's
leave
what people
impacts
do.
on people. You give them a business
Gary
card.
loves him. Wrong!
Wrong!
He does not!
Wait, that's not how you do it?
No, that's
okay, then wrong. Yeah,
You
that's
give-
absolutely not.
You give Gary Vee a business card, it's going to go in the trash the second you walk away. And we know
Instead,
that.
this is what you give Gary
So-
Vee. Boom!
We gave him this. Now, what is this? You may be asking.
You may ask.
So
it's
we're
drugs. No, it's not, kids. Drugs are bad for you.
No drugs.
We will
drugs.
tell you exactly what it is.
So, all right. Not drugs. We're at the sports card trading convention, so we're like, all right, maybe we should design something that looks like sports cards. Gary loves that stuff.
So we had our director.
Our designer, Kelly, came up with this nice little sports card design where Gary's on it, kind of like the awesome sports player of entrepreneurship. He's got his quote on there, his signature on there, in this nice little sports card trading box.
Yeah, I mean, this, if you're into baseball cards and stuff, this looks like a box that, cards would come in. So
Yeah.
we wanted to replicate that.
So Gary walks up to us and we're like, hey, Gary, what's up? Just got a gift for you, man. So he takes it. He's like, oh, man, this is cool. What is this? So I open it up. So he opens it up, looks in it. He's like, oh, man, this is cool. You guys watch my
Yeah, whoa.
stuff?
In the Gary Vee voice.
Sorry.
This is awesome, man. You watch my shit. You know I like this. This is awesome. No, not something like that.
Something like that.
For those of you who watch Gary Vee, he has a very distinctive, memorable voice. We love it.
That sounded more like Rover from Sesame Street.
By the way, that was Nagel. He's our D-Rock. He makes us look awesome.
Well, maybe. We haven't hired him yet.
Well, he's Joey, you have a job. You're hired now.
Nagel's hired. So it's Joey and Nagel, just
yeah.
interchangeable,
Yeah.
whatever you want.
We call him. You're hired. Yes! Yeah. No, Joey makes us look awesome. So
All right, sidetrack there. We gave Gary these packets, which on the front had his sports card design on it. And not only that, on the back
there it
is
is.
an oral hygiene packet. Mark, what's in here?
So there's a piece of mint, there's a stick of gum, and there's a 2-in-1 tool that consists of a floss and a toothpick.
So think about it. Where's this perfect for? Gary's in meetings all the time, meeting with all these high-ranking CEOs and whatnot.
Eating, drinking,
Coffee. Gotta have fresh breath, right?
right?
So nice, convenient oral hygiene packet, something that he may like. So he looks through, he's like, oh man, that's awesome. Is this what you guys do? Now at this point, you're probably
We so bad wanted to be like, yes, and this is how you can use it. Let me sell you. This is gonna be good for you, but
no.
we didn't.
That's what most people would do. Most people would be like, oh, we got Gary Vee here. We might never see him again. We gotta sell him. We gotta close.
Quick, Alex, take his money. But no,
And that's what he's expecting. I mean, think about it. Anytime someone gives Gary Vee a present,
they want something in return.
that could just be, I want a hug.
I want a hug.
I want a
a
photo.
kiss. No, not okay.
Probably not. That'd be
Okay,
weird.
all right.
Autograph, whatever. Something like that.
But point is, they always want something. They never want to give him something just for the sake of giving him something.
So what do? We give him this. Gary's like, is this what you do? Like, yeah, kind of. And just wanted to say hi, shake his hand, walk out. That's it. Didn't ask for anything in return. We just walked out. And we could see, like, as we were walking away, Gary's kind of like,
It's like he's almost waiting for the psych. When can we take you out to dinner? Right?
when can we buy you lunch, Gary? You need lunch? You eat, right?
And guys, think about it. This is a guy who somewhat kind of has everything. He doesn't need lunch. He doesn't need coffee. He can do that 50 times over if he wants to, right? So this was just our way of adding value to him.
Right.
Like, he will legitimately use this, right? Because he's in meetings and etc. We already talked about that. So it was really geared towards him and not us. Although it was very hard not to talk about us, we'll be honest.
Yeah, so we did that. We're walking out of the expo center, convention center, whatever. And, I turned to Emark and I'm like, Gary actually liked that. He actually thought that was cool.
Yeah.
And we're going to be seeing Gary in 7 weeks at the Digital Agency Expo that he's a keynote speaker at.
In New York.
What if we could somehow get him to remember us? And I don't know what we would ask him for, but what if we could provide more value to him over the next 7 weeks? So when he sees us there, maybe he'll remember us?
Yeah, he has some context to who we are, what we did, or how he's remembered us, or where he saw us.
Exactly.
Any seeds we could have planted in his head hopefully would rejuvenate when we see him again, right?
So what we did, we said, Kelly, our awesome graphic designer, can you come up with 7 more designs?
Wait, we changed your title to creative director. We always do this to our poor team members. We change their names on the weekly.
She's a designer. She's very creative. Came up with 7 more label designs with different quotes on them, and Nagel will put it over here somewhere,
In the screen.
of all the different things that we sent him. And we said, all right, we got these 7 different designs, 7 weeks. So each week we're gonna send him a new design. And
Like a limited edition.
Limited edition. Right? Each one says Series 1, Series 2. But not only are we gonna send it to him in New York, he's got 2 other offices in the U.S. He's got one in Tennessee and one in L.A. So let's bombard every office. So no matter where he is, he gets one of these packages.
Yep. So for the next 6 weeks,
6-7 weeks, yeah.
he got one of these at all of his offices.
Yep. Now, not only that, so you think, okay, you got these boxes, you just put a stamp on it, sent it to him like that.
Yeah, and right now you're probably thinking, oh my gosh,
cool.
they just sent these to him. That is awesome. That is a great thought. But no, wrong.
So my mom happens to be a professional gift wrapper.
Not really, but it is like her secret ninja power.
It's her calling.
It is.
It's her calling. So we took these 30 or so boxes or whatever to her and said, dear old mom, would you please wrap these for us? Please, please, please. She said, absolutely, as moms do. Mom took them, wrapped them, came back 2 hours later, and they are all perfectly
They were
crispy,
the best
wrapped.
gift wrap boxes I've ever seen in my life. To the point where I'm like, Alex, I'm not sure I want to give these to Gary Vee.
I kind of want to just keep them and look at them.
Yeah.
But we didn't.
So we didn't.
We sent them off to Gary.
We kissed them. Bye-bye, children.
I mean, I'm thinking the whole time when we're doing this, like, that was cool, but he's never going to see these. Like, they're going to land at VaynerMedia and get thrown in the trash. Like, he probably gets gifts all the time. But if you think back to the video you just saw, what did Gary say when we said, we sent you these boxes? He said,
I have a huge bag sitting outside my door, my office.
He got him. It worked. It left an impression with him. It got him thinking, oh, this is weird. Like, why do I keep getting these little boxes in the mail every single week, no matter where I'm at, to every single office? So that's really what we did. We started sending these off, and then after that, we were off to New York. So let's go.
So, Gary, we came out here this week, and instead of listening to all the sessions, we decided to say, okay, let's go talk to strangers and meet some new people. And we said, let's start a podcast while we're at it. Why not? So these are our first 4 guests. Will you be number 5?
Yes!
So guys, we are back.
Super fun, super exciting trip.
We are back from New York, and
As you saw, of course, we're super excited to have the one and only Gary Vee on the podcast with us, number 5.
as you saw, Gary will be number 5, which means we have how many more videos?
4 more podcasts in the books, all recorded, ready for your ears to consume.
Exactly, for your viewing and listening pleasure, because there is a video component to this podcast too. It's gonna be pretty exciting. So you're probably wondering, where the heck do I listen to this podcast? These people have been talking about it forever.
So it's simply called E-Mark.
And
A-Mark, as you can see on our shirt. He's E-Mark. I'm A-Mark.
he's, and in case you're not, you haven't gotten it,
I'm black.
I'm white.
Let's go. So, if you go look on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you get podcasts, we're there.